Welcome back to another one of Nathan Bell's Centurion series of commentary videos. Give it a like, give it a share, help Nathan spread his message around the world. Today, Nate's going to be talking to us about marketing.
Well, I give a lot of energy to marketing. So what I should start by saying is what I'm marketing. So there's numerous things I'm marketing. First of all, I have this fantasy. I've always been very idealistic. I want to start an art and cultural revolution in Newcastle. And what that is a passive revolution where we all be... and what I want to see is I want to see more people doing political graffiti art around Newcastle like I do, and I want to see people writing books and self-publishing, and I want to see more people turning up in the street with art to sell like I do. So these are the very real things I want to see as a result of what I'm trying to do. I want more people selling art in the street like I do. So there's a bit of a street market happening. And I want to see more people doing political graffiti and publishing books and pushing art on the community. So that's what when that starts happening as a result of what I'm doing, then I'll consider that I have started my art and cultural revolution in Newcastle successfully. The other thing I am promoting is I'm promoting myself, my art, my creativity, and the team at Reliability, and everything we're doing, and the art that we're trying to bring out into the world, and the entertainment content that we're trying to bring out into the world. So I'm also promoting love, and I'm also trying to get my business to work. So I have a Redbubble shop, I have a book you can buy on Amazon, I have paintings. So I'm trying to get my business to grow, and I'm trying to make money. So that's what I'm marketing. Now, about marketing, I view marketing as just as creative and exciting as actually producing something or writing a book. I absolutely have a lot of fun marketing, because my marketing is like crazy publicity stunts and stuff. You've got to get creative, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to sell an idea. I'm a salesman. I'm selling an art and cultural revolution to the community. I'm selling books and art and entertainment content to the community, so I can make a little bit of money, and so everyone can have great art, and everybody wins. So I've got an idea, art and cultural revolution, Nathan Bell, famous artist, rich and successful and promoting good ideas in the world. That's my idea, and I'm selling that. So I'm trying to get that idea into people's heads and get it stuck in their heads, and that's what marketing does, and that's what the capitalist engine does. And if you actually do any reading about theories around marketing, it is extremely manipulative marketing. It's about mind control and indoctrination. It's consumerism. It's about getting a person, it's about targeting people, an audience, with an idea and bombarding them with the idea until they adopt your idea, and then usually the desired result is that they will go and spend. My desired result is a bit more, I want to achieve a cultural movement and inspire people, but I also want them to spend. So that is a part of my desired result, and I do want to make money from my shops and my online platforms and my other art that I sell. So I am being a good capitalist. So marketing is about having an idea, and I'm thinking this idea, and I want everyone else to think the same idea as me. So it's mind control and indoctrination, and it's very manipulative. But here's the way I view it. It's not bad manipulation, because I don't have any negative intention. All I want is to build an audience who like art and who like my art, and who want to push art and who want to spend money on my art. So it's a completely harmless thing. So I'm going out of my way very extensively to manipulate the community of Newcastle by putting visual and literary statements around the place so that people will think what I want them to think. But I think what I want them to think is pretty cool, so it's not like this bad thing where I'm trying to take control of your life and hurt you in any way. I'm pushing great positive attitudes, but I'm definitely trying to actively indoctrinate the community of Newcastle into the attitudes and the things that I'm pushing, and I want them to spend. But I have a lot of fun with it, because I go around with my chalk, and I'm very fortunate I haven't been charged, and the reason I haven't been charged is it's not illegal to mark surfaces with chalk. But I also put up posters, and that is illegal, and so I could have been charged for my posters. I've gotten away with it thus far, but I have a lot of fun. I go around, I write all sorts of crazy statements on the ground with chalk about politics and about art, and I write write the name of my shop on the ground, and I write the name of my book on the ground, and I write the name of my YouTube channel on the ground. And I've gone up over the last 6 years. I've covered so many areas in Newcastle with political statements and marketing statements for my art and my name and my reputation. I've been doing it for 6 years around the city. So what I'm trying to do is, as I said in the previous video about inspiring change, it's like every time I can put one statement on the ground in a busy thoroughfare and 100 people could see that and they think what I want them to think. When they see that statement, they're thinking what I want them to think. So see, it is manipulative and it is mind control, but it's not poorly intentioned. So I want you to think what I'm putting the statements on the ground because I want to control what you're thinking. So by doing that, and that's what advertisers do, and you sit in front of the TV and you're bombarded with this information from these people who want to control your thinking. That's what marketing is. A lot of people don't understand marketing. They mindlessly consume the television. They don't realise they're being brainwashed. It is brainwashing, and it is manipulative, and it is mind control. But like I said, it's harmless because all I want you to do is embrace art and spend money on my cool art, which is cool. So get into it. But I put posters up, and being entertaining is good because people respond well to things that make them feel happy or have happy thoughts. So I put up entertaining imagery, and it's propaganda. I'm putting my own propaganda out there, and I'm putting my propaganda everywhere. And if you've been around Newcastle over the last 6 years, if you live around Newcastle, you've probably seen my stuff, and I've probably, for that brief moment that you've looked at my stuff, I've seized control of your thoughts in some way, and I've made you think what I want you to think. And you might walk away and then immediately forget it, but that's why I repeatedly do it, so you can't escape my message. So I've got a clear message, and I put my message absolutely everywhere around the city, constantly, and have been doing so for 6 years. So everyone in the city can't escape what I'm saying. They can't escape my message. So I'm mind controlling the community in this way, because no doubt, given the amount of stuff I have done around Newcastle, thousands of people have been affected by things that I have put out in the community intentionally to affect people. So, so I do it en masse, and I do it in a very affordable way, and I have a lot of fun with it, and I don't, feel bad about it because, first of all, I only use chalk, and personally, with regards to the posters, I think police can put their efforts into catching murderers and rapists, and people should be allowed to put posters up. It's not an important thing. Who cares? So I have a lot of fun with it, and I've definitely, because I've gone to such extreme lengths with my posters and my statements and my chalk graffiti, and also I've done some Facebook marketing as well, where I've written stuff on Facebook and then promoted it in the local area. It's all targeted at Newcastle. Everything I do is targeted in Newcastle and the Hunter Valley, because I figure if I can start something here, if I can just pick an isolated area and get at everyone in that isolated area, I'll start a discussion. And that's what I'm trying to do, really. When I talk about the art and cultural revolution, I want to start a discussion. I want you to talk, and I want you to think about the issues that I think are important. So I'm putting that information in front of you if you live in Newcastle and the Hunter, and I'm doing it constantly, so you're constantly led to think and talk about the things that I want you to think and talk about. I think the things I want you to think and talk about are cool, and I think they're really exciting, so I think it's a good thing, and I have a lot of fun with it. So I definitely, you've got to, marketing is about getting in people's heads, but you can be creative, and you can do fun publicity stunts, you can do pranks, you can do all sorts of fun stuff. It's a really creative process. So I say to artists, depends what you want to do. Most people just artists because they want to paint and they like it and stuff. But if you want to go a bit further, you've got to have a bit of business mind, get into marketing, promote yourself, and find fun and exciting and interesting ways to do it. And understand it's all about psychology. It is mind control. You are saying, here's my product, and I want to mind control you to buy my product. Or here's my message, and I want to mind control you to think about my message. You don't have to accept my message, but I want you to think about it and consider it. So I've been putting heaps of stuff out into the community, and I'm confident that I've affected thousands of people. I used to do it in front of the council building all the time, big statements about everything, stuff about missile treaties and the INF treaty, and freedom of information is a big issue I push. I really want to open people's minds about freedom of information, and I've done it all over the city. So I've had a lot of fun. So, get creative with your marketing. Don't think it's this chore and this thing that's not interesting. Think of it as another form of art. So, drop a comment in the comment section if you live in Newcastle and the Hunter and you've seen my stuff around, and tell me when you saw my stuff, my chalk on the ground, and when you saw my posters, tell me what you thought. Did I mind control you for that brief moment? Did I seize control of your thoughts and make you think what I want you to think? Tell me. Thanks, guys.